All right, what's up, everybody? It is Sunday, and today I would like to do a bit of a recap. I'm going to go over some deals that I have mentioned over the past several months that are just still live, mainly because people just don't know about them. They're not even on sale, they're just cheap for some odd reason. I think mainly because these stores just have no idea. That's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna go recap some of those. I'm gonna show you a few new deals, and yeah, so that's that. Let's go ahead and get into it. But first, if you get any value from any of my videos, I ask you to please leave me a little comment saying thank you or you suck. Subscribe, and if you're feeling really generous, if I wish I remember your name, man. I hate that YouTube just deletes the comment. But somebody left me $50 tip. I'm not saying leave me a $50 tip because I saved them like $400 at least. But if I save you some money, consider leaving a tip as well. You can also join the Facebook group, which I need to check that before I make these videos because people post good stuff in there. That's where that flex deal came from. I didn't find it. So, and I gave him credit in that video. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So, over at Tools Plus, I'm going to make a video of some reputable places that I like shopping online at as well one day. But Tools Plus is one of them. I hate ending sentences with at. I couldn't figure out another way to do it though. Anyway, so we have this Metabo HPT rotary hammer drill for $339. This thing normally, the cheapest you'll find it anywhere else at Tool Nut or Acme Tools actually is $419. Now this is an open box. I've ordered several open box tools from Tools Plus, this being one of them, and this thing is a behemoth. It is so powerful, y'all, and it doesn't really, it doesn't like kill the battery either. Like the battery actually have decent battery life on a 4 amp hour battery. This thing is incredible. $339 if you wanted a Milwaukee, the Milwaukee compatible version, and the Milwaukee still doesn't produce as much power as this. The Milwaukee's a little lighter though. You're gonna spend double. The Milwaukee's like almost $700. It might be a little more these days with inflation, but $339. I believe that's what I paid for it as well. Unfortunately, there's no Retail Me Not or Rakuten over here. No. So $339. That's that deal. This is for, I mean, extreme demolition though. You don't do this just to drill on the side of your house. This is SDS Max. Okay, so I'm just throwing this out there for all you like construction guys. This is not a DIYer tool. All right, moving on. Now let's get into some tools that everyone can take advantage of. I do feel like it's necessary to have a brad nailer at home. And Metabo HPT or Hikoki, depending on where you are in the world, used to be Hitachi, makes pretty good nailers. Now, I think personally, I like Milwaukee's framing nailers better. But Metabo is not far behind. But for this price, yeah, I would definitely consider. Now there are 36 volt variants, and the thing that I like about Metabo HPT's 36 volt tools, which this rotary hammer drill is one of them, they can be plugged into the wall. They're hybrid powered systems. They're battery or AC, in which that's truly invaluable. No air compressor hose, but you can plug into the wall or you can just use a battery. These 18 volt tools can't do that, but I mean, those 36 volts, yeesh, they're expensive. So the deal here is if you purchase one of these framing nailers, you get one handles plastic, takes plastic nails, and one does paper. You get a free brad nailer kit, not a tool only. It's a brad nailer kit. Comes with a brad nailer, two batteries, some safety glasses, a charger, and a bag. Now I think I posted those videos of me unboxing. I'm sure I have. I'm pretty sure I have. And that video will be up here in the right hand corner just to show you all what you get. So keep in mind also, this framing nailer is also a kit. You're not just buying tool only. So if you buy one, just this kit, you're going to end up with 4 batteries, 2 chargers, 2 safety glasses, and 2 carrying cases. Okay, and those carrying cases are big. They're the appropriate size for the nailers. It's a very good set. I've used them. I use the brad nailer more than the framing nailer, but they both work really well. Now, here's the thing. You may be all in like, wow, yeah, 419 for all of that. That's a great deal. But here's the kicker. They will also price match Lowe's. Now, you see, I'm glad it's reminded me. Lowe's also has Rakuten, and so does Acme tools. So you see it pulsating up here. So you get 2% cash back. And again, if you have never signed up for Rakuten before, this is your first time hearing about it. This is a free extension or free app if you're watching on your phone. If you use my link to sign up, the first time you buy something from a store that gives you cash back through them, you'll get a $30 bonus in addition to the cash back. So if this is your first time and you're like, oh man, I need a nailer, let me get this. You use my link, you'll get an additional $30 off. You get $30 off the 419, and then you'll also get 2% cash back. I said $30 off. I meant $30 cash back plus 2% cash back off of the 419. Now here's where it gets real interesting. Acme tool will price match Lowe's, and the same framing nailer kit is $349 at Lowe's. Okay, so you go price match over here at Acme Tools. What I did was I just bought it, and then after I got the tools, I called and was like, "Hey, Lowe's is cheaper. It's $349," and they happily refunded me the difference. Now I got for $349 the framing nailer and the brad nailer kits. Incredible, incredible deal. Plus, I did the Rakuten and got 2% cash back. So there you go. And like I said, if it's your first time, you'll end up getting $30 cash back. So you'll end up less than $320 for both. So there's that deal there. That comes and goes, but it is live right now. Let's go over here. We got quite a bit over here. So this is a new deal. I'm not touching it because it's the 1/4 inch, and I don't use 1/4 inch ratchets that often. Sometimes I do, but I don't need a pass through for it. But you have this pass through Gearwrench mechanic set right here, as you can see. Very helpful tools when you need them. But this is 3/8 or a 1/2 inch set. I'll be all over it. But it's $46 right now, and I left honey up. I'll also recommend getting honey. Maybe I'll make a video going over all the little extra extensions and apps I use to help me find and know whether what I'm getting is a deal. So honey tracks prices over the past 120 days. You could do 30 days, 60 days, or 120. I like to go back 6 months just to see if I'm really getting a smoking deal. And as you can see, this thing peaked up at $90, but for the most part, it's been up here. It's been hovering around $79, $81 or so, and now it's $46. Just a couple days ago, last week, it was $39.99, but still, this is a really good deal. For this set, Gearwrench lifetime warranties. They generally have really good customer service. So, I mean, I've heard stories, but generally it's pretty good. So there you go there. Nice little case. $46. To me, this is only for mechanics. Like, you actually work on cars every day. That's the only person I could really see buying this unless you just want to spend some money. All right. So let's move on over to Direct Tools. And Direct Tools doesn't really have anything new going on. I mean, I recently made a video, and I'll just post a link to the video up here in the right-hand corner about the Direct Tools deals. It's quite a few nice ones. Like, I just ordered a pressure washer. I ended up biting on that pressure washer because it's $739 at Home Depot. Come on, man, $349. I couldn't pass that up with the Honda motor. I mean, they have two with the Honda motors, the GC and the GX. The GX is the commercial one. The GC is the home version, is the residential version, and it comes with $150 attachment for like two something. I mean, well, no, it was still like $340 or like $340, $329, something like that. But I went for the commercial one. I don't know why. I don't power wash people's stuff, but I might one day. Who knows? I ain't doing that. I'll never do that. Anyway, they have this buy one get one, and I saw this a couple of days ago, and I just assumed their website was glitching, so because it wouldn't explain what was going on, what the deal was. So I just waited to tell you guys about it so I could get more details, but it still doesn't say anything. So when you click this, buy one get one, buy one select Hoover item and get one free. Apparently they'll give you the same item free. So I click shop now. It's going to just take you to the page of all the stuff to buy, and if you click offer details, it just does the same thing. It doesn't explain anything. So obviously, apparently, we can get always just do factory blemish, by the way, not not refurbished. So apparently, if you buy any of these items, you get one free, get the same thing free, I guess. But when you add it to the cart, let's say ship to home, because this is the one in the picture. Let's try this. Add and view cart. I don't see anything free, right? It's just. And then I said, well, okay, well let's just say we want two then and see what happens. It just raises the price. So I'm puzzled by that, and that still makes me uncomfortable because they'll likely just send you one thing. If Direct Tools takes like a month to get you your stuff, so they could be like, huh? What are you talking about? What deal? We don't know. What are you talking about? So uh, that is nerve wracking right there. And even if you took a screenshot, which I would recommend you do, take a screenshot because obviously, like this Hoover Dual Spin Pet Plus, it looks like a really good carpet cleaner. I read the reviews. Always, when it comes to vacuums, I always read the reviews on Amazon. And Amazon reviews are pretty good. Lots of people were getting duds though, like out of the box, it wouldn't spray the soap. So if yours don't spray the soap, you got a dud. You need to move quickly. But if it sprays the soap, then it works good. People give it 5 stars when it works the way it should. And on Amazon, it's like 140. So you can ignore this 259. But it's on sale on Amazon for like 140. But here you get it for 99 plus 12.99 shipping. But you're getting two of them, right? So that's quite crazy, right? So, um, you know, well, anyway, if you want to do that, I would say go to the home page and then you take a screenshot of this, all right? And I mean, maybe even call them and record who you talk to just in case they only send you one and then try to act like, what do you mean? So anyway, that's that. Moving on. It's not going to show my address this time. Thank for all you guys that was seeing my address. Thank you for reaching out and telling me. I was tired. I needed a mental break. So, this is $79 now. This is weird. So, when you just like shop and look up Hart stuff, this doesn't show up to be $79. The same kit. It shows up to be $130 something. All right, so here's the thing. Here's what happened. It shows up as it's actually 4 tool for 138 because that little vacuum is missing, and it's just showing this to be out of stock now. For some odd reason, it was $79, which obviously was incredible, even for Hart tools. Now I got them, and you know, I got them, and what can I say about this kit? Okay, they have a place. They definitely have a place. Okay, so they have a place. I didn't try to reciprocate, so I'm going to. I need to. This flashlight is a toy. It does produce light, obviously, and it's kind of bright. But this is a toy. It's clunky. I'll post a video, but the button is clacky. It feels terrible. I was comparing it to the Skill 12 volt. Remember, it was a $99 Skill deal a few months ago. And the flashlight from the Skill just feels so good in your hand. It feels substantial, like a real tool. This feels like a toy. The impact driver is really heavy. It's brushed, and it says it produces 1,450 inch-pounds of torque. And I believe him. I did use it. I believe him. I believe him. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I believe him. And again, this is a TTI brand, but that doesn't say anything because so is Ryobi, and they don't last. I don't care what anybody say. Ryobi tools do not last with moderate to heavy use. It is now for just casual. You pull out the tools 3 to 5 times a year. Ryobi is fine. Hart is fine, but don't think you're going to be pulling out 3 to 5 times a week, and those tools going to last you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years or not. They're just not going to do that. The drill is actually okay too. It has a fantastic break. The drill is not bad. This flashlight is a toy. I didn't try this, and this vacuum just looks like a toy. I didn't even try it. I taped it up and everything. I'm gonna untape it and just try these two tools. But let me tell y'all something. It took 4 hours to charge the 1.5 amp hour battery. 4 hours. There's no battery indicator on anything. The tool, the battery itself, you have no idea how much power it has. If you want to be a serious DIYer, like, dude, I don't know. It's hard to, I know I'm rambling, but I really don't know what to say about these tools. Would I buy these for my wife? Yes. Would I buy these for my son? Probably not, because he's more into doing stuff with his hands than she is. But I would get it for her. Would I get this for my mother? Yeah. So would I get this for my adult daughter? Absolutely. For $79, I can't pull the trigger fast enough. But for somebody that actually enjoys, you know, doing DIYs, no, I would not get it for them. Hopefully that just sums it all up. Let's move on. All right. Now, this bad boy, 270 piece, is still $79, which again is weird. We see this 215 piece. This actually just got, no, this is $98. And I also don't need to remind you that Rakuten, you see here, is at Walmart as well. The crazy thing is, when I made this video during this time, it was 10% cash back. And oh yes, I got 10% cash back. He sent me the email and everything. So, smaller kits cost more. 215 pieces, $98. And so this 270 piece is $79. Honestly, a lot of pieces are redundant. It's a lot of, these little bits. It's lots of bits. Lots of them are redundant. It's like 2 or 3 T20s. And then you have some more T20s in here through sockets. These Allen keys are identical sets. It's not like one is SAE and the other's metric. It's not. They're just the same exact set. So it's a little wonky, but for $79, I use the bits, I use the sockets. They're good. It's a good set. It's a good set. It's a wonderful set for $79. Would I say, hey, if you want to start working on cars, get this set? Maybe. It depends on your budget. If you're tight on cash, yes, you could work on cars with this. But once you start get more money, I would say, elevate, get a Husky, get a nice Husky set, because the ratchets are longer, they're thinner. But if you're working on basic small cars, little Hondas and Civics, Hondas and Toyotas like that, this should be fine, man. The average car, you should be able to do this just fine. So moving on. This video long. Moving on, I'm going to just speed up. Over at Menards now, we have this Metabo impact driver, and I can show you a video up here in the right-hand corner where the new version that's replacing this sucks. It's not as good. At least not in this video, it wasn't. And so right now, this bad boy, price too low to show. It's $79. Yeah. Fantastic deal right there. Lifetime warranty. IP56 rated, 36 volts, so it's a hybrid powered system, battery and corded. There you go. Speaking of cord, the cord costs a lot of money, but does it? You have over here this Metabo HPT corded or cordless dual bevel sliding compound miter saw, 10 inches. It's portable at this size. It's not the 7 1/4, which would be more portable, but it's 7 1/4. This 10 inches cutting almost anything because it slides. I have it. It was a little fiasco getting it because they telling you right here it's going to be new. At least with the impact driver, once you get it in the cart, they'll tell you that, oh, this is, going to be a display item or whatever. Yeah, see, this part is a store display. It doesn't say that about the, I have to add it to cart. It might say it about this too, but I'm just telling you that that's what it's going to be. It's going to be, oh, they removed it. Oh man, that's tricky right there. I don't know what happened, but you try to do it. Maybe it's because of my address or whatever. You try to buy this, okay? Because this is normally, if you go to Lowe's and this is without the battery or without the power source, tool only, it's like $650. You want to add the battery or whatever, you spending almost $800, and forget the rebate. Just regular sale price is $350. With the rebate, brings you down to $311. I'm looking at my rebate right now, and they sent me, I have 2 of them right here, one for 16, yeah, $38.50 from that. Yeah, I got my $38.50 rebate. So This is an incredible deal. I have used it a few times. It works really well. It's really good. So there's that. Moving on over, I want to talk about this. I saw this on Slick Deals. I want to get my opinion on it. I don't like buying little sets like this. It's $15 for this small thing. Plus, you have your Rakuten is also at Ace Hardware, 1% cash back. Don't worry about obviously trying to use this $15 thing to get $30 cash back. You gotta spend at least $30. So you're not going to get $15 free, okay? This won't qualify. It got to be something more expensive. But these bits are probably good. The thing I like about it are these two longer bits, and then also that they're magnetic. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a Ryobi set that I've had for years now. It's good, man. It's really good, and it has a lot of different. And I think I paid like $15-$20 for it, and it's like 100 or something pieces. So I have some DeWalt kits that honestly don't. Even I have a big DeWalt bit kit that has I don't know how many pieces. It's like 200 pieces, but it's mostly repeats. And the Ryobi is actually way more comprehensive than that DeWalt, and that's what I still end up having to use. Like in lots of the videos, my little impact driver showdowns, those are Ryobi bits and stuff. So I prefer that. I'm just putting that out there. Like I haven't had any issues with the Ryobi stuff, the DeWalt stuff. This kit seems to be pretty comprehensive, even though it's not a lot of pieces. They seem to cover almost all your bases. And $15, that's not bad. But I'm just saying, I kind of like to get more for my money, and I'm just saying that the Ryobi stuff is not bad. Finally, because I'm gonna stop it here because I'm gonna give you the last one. If you made it this far, good for you. Here's a good DeWalt deal. Okay, so this DeWalt circular saw right here. Lots of people have been finding it for. Gotta go to Brickseek, $69.64. Lots of places are obviously sold out. This is in Atlanta, $69.64 limited stock. So I'll leave the link to the Brickseek there. You go and put in your zip code. Boom. Maybe you can find that for $69. Don't think I need to tell you that that's a good deal. And I also finally there's a lot of Metabo HPT stuff today. Just remind you that this 36 volt Metabo HPT deal is still going on. This rear handle circular saw is one of the best saws that you can buy. I'll leave a link to a video up here so that you can see it showdown against everything and it blow them out. I won't say totally blow it out. The Makita is very good too, but the Makita is heavy and take 2 batteries. I don't like that. And neither did the guy reviewing it, but he's generally a Makita guy. So I'll leave that video there. This is very good. $199. You get a free starter kit with it. Great deal because the starter kit is normally $150, $199, depending on where you go. And this other stuff, this mid-torque impact wrench, some people don't like it. I don't know why. I love the thing. And just some other stuff on here on this page, and you can go ahead and check it out. There's that rotary hammer drill again, C419, but you get some free stuff. So anyway, so that's it. Lifetime warranties on almost everything here except for this rotary hammer drill. I think this has a 1-year warranty. And I think pretty much everything else has a lifetime warranty, including the nailers, okay? So keep that in mind as well. I didn't mention that earlier. And then don't forget your Rakuten and Retail Me Not. And that is this longest butt video. Have a great day. See you guys next time.